Hello, it's the 5th of April and it's a wet, drizzly day. I've been just hiding under here, eating a snack to get my energy back. And yeah, it's the 5th of April, which means it is in Korea Plant a Tree Day. Sounds like a good day. Yes, I'm back at my very local forest and I'm really glad I stopped for a snack because I think my blood sugar was a bit weird and I was getting a bit, I don't know, grouchy. I love the atmosphere. I love the misty kind of look and the gentle sound of the rain falling. So I'm going to keep my voice quiet. I always say that and then talk for about 5 minutes, but this time I actually am going to just shut up. And well, I was going to point out those are the beautiful purple flowers, and you can just start to see the green. It's more and more turning green. It's early April, so it's going to take a little bit more time. But come the middle of this month, it's going to be so good. But yeah, the atmosphere in the forest is very nice. So I'm just going to take a local walk. This very short trail now. I've already done half of the hike, so I'm starting in the middle, and what I'm going to do is just walk down to the bench where I feed the birds, and then head down to the temple. And that's it for today. Just a short video today. The atmosphere is really nice in the forest. It's very calm and there's not many people. Actually, there's nobody, so it's just me. And yeah, I want to show you this place here. I actually sometimes do a bird recording here. I just put my microphone somewhere on this trail. It's close to Kagwansa Temple. And in the morning time, like really early, before sunrise, it's actually really good. And sometimes over here, and when these shrubs are growing, there are birds, little birds in there, and they make lovely little calls. And I probably will come here and do some recordings. I got a 6-day break in May, so there's a good bit of time yet before I probably record here, but I don't know. I often go to another place. I go to a forest close to my home, 20-minute bike ride, and I was there this morning actually, and I heard some beautiful calls of the birds. It was really nice. I got a good recording, so actually I'm thinking I might just put a little mini slideshow on at the end of this video with some of the sounds that I heard this morning. I heard the pale thrush and white thrush, and I heard the marsh tit, and there were other birds too, but there wasn't such a huge variety just yet. But I know that as April progresses, there'll be more and more birds. Look, if you just look over, just straight up there, you can just see the Buddha statue, the sitting Buddha statue. I've seen it a million times. So, yeah, I'm going to try and do as many bird recordings as possible and make some good videos, and hopefully maybe a little bit better than last year's recordings. We're starting to see some green on the trees. It's hard to see today, but I can just see some leaves sprouting on the branches. I can see clearly in this one. Yeah, it's not long till the forest is really green again. This is almost at the end of the trail. The Kagwansa Temple's just behind there, and I'm behind that. This little road trail, and there's a little stream where I often find frogs' eggs and salamander eggs. So actually I found more salamander eggs just a couple of days ago. I was curious, will I see any larvae and tadpoles, but not yet. Not in this particular location. And that, I believe, is, Korean name is Kenari. Lovely yellow flower. Oh, it's so nice and quiet, really. Last weekend I was at the top of Hwangdeoksan Mountain. There's so many people go there. You get people who do coach trips, and big groups of people go together. So it's kind of like a lively atmosphere up the top. And I got to see the varied tit. There were so many of those birds, and they'd never say no to some walnuts. I'm thinking of going there tomorrow as well. Well, what I really want to do tomorrow is try and find some toad eggs for my nature project. I'm not going to take the eggs, I just want to take some photos, maybe make a video, and I want to show students the difference between salamander eggs, the Korean brown frog eggs, and toad eggs. Yeah, just along here, just you can see, maybe there's not much water. It sort of trickles along. There's a little bit of water, but further down there are like pools of water. The stream just goes on down, but there are parts where there isn't much of a flow, and you can see eggs. And yeah, I'm thinking probably very soon there'll be tadpoles. I'm pretty sure there's some eggs over that way, but I'm going to show you where the eggs are, the ones that are easy to find. Oh, look, 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 look. The pretty flowers. They're so nice. Especially on a grey day. Ah, it's also cherry blossom season. So hopefully the rain doesn't sort of, I don't know. Well, I want to see the cherry blossom trees next week. So hopefully the rain doesn't make all the petals fall off the flowers. Yeah, okay, just there, in this little pool of water, just down there are salamander eggs. But they're not so easy to get to. It's a bit slippy and I don't want to go flying. I think maybe, so let's take a look here. I can't see any in that one, but I know where there are some big old trees up here, some pine trees. If you listen out, you can often hear the grey-headed woodpecker calling. They have a very distinct call. Anyway, let's have a look. Somewhere, it's very close. Hang on, I think the tadpole eggs are maybe here. Let's take a look. I'm using my DJI camera, so you can't really get close up on this kind of camera. But yeah. Let's just show you roughly where the eggs are. So I'll just step over here. Okay. Yeah, look. I don't know if you can just see on this lens, this camera. There are the frog eggs there. There's more frog eggs just over there. And salamander eggs. Yeah, the salamander eggs are just... what do you call those insects that are floating on sitting on top of the water and moving around? I love those insects, they're really cool. There's a couple of them just moving around. There's another one. Yeah, I forgot what you call them now. Anyway, yeah, so this is where some of the salamander eggs are. There are more actually I spotted. But yeah, as is, let me just check. Yeah, they don't look like, doesn't look like anything's hatched for the time being. It's really awesome though, because I don't think I've ever seen salamander larvae before. So, because it's like really easy to get to the spot, I can come here during the week as well and just, watch them grow and see how they're doing. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty tired, so I'm going to call it a day for now. And because tomorrow, I'm also getting up early, maybe 4:30 a.m. and I'm going to ride my bike to the forest, which takes 20 minutes, and I have to set my microphone up for 5 o'clock in the morning, and that's when the birds start calling. And once I collect enough sounds, then I'm going to upload my winter vacation video. It's just basically photos, just iPhone photos. It's nothing really fancy, but it was, I look back and think the memories were quite good. Although I didn't really feel like I enjoyed vacation at the time, but I like looking at my pictures because the forest is my favorite place. So it's there are good memories too. Anyway, okay. Until my next video. This is the end of my hike today. If you watched this till the end, thank you. I hope maybe it wasn't very exciting, but I hope it was okay. Alright, thank you.